Happy Friday, y'all. Okay, so we're here. Eating snakes. Hi, HBK. Yeah, I'm very ready for this. I got to make sure of something, but I think we're ready. I did some like the usual testing. The game is pretty loud, so we'll see. We'll see if I have to change anything in the future, but yeah. Let's do it. Hey, Blue. Welcome in. Should be interesting. Yeah. I'm very... No, turn blood on. Additional setting. So I don't think there's anything else. I'm playing MGS for the first time. No. I like MGS too. That's as far as I can go.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
That cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature
looks
Temperature
beautiful.
minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
Jack. Yeah, I saw the hair.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse. A cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the
Nice.
Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
That's certainly Jack. Pretty sure that's a mask though. Yeah, believing the official story on the news. Alright. Food, calorie mate. Taste unknown. We have a mask, olive drab. Map. Wait, what did that say? Dramuchij Sour. Listen, once you dig deep enough into any historical event, it's all the same. Middle key. Yeah. Major Zero.
What's wrong? You were expecting something different? Now, go and find Sokolov and get him out of there. What's wrong? You were expecting something different? Now, go and find Sokolov and get him out of there.
Okay. Oh, that's so cool. I can... We got 2 different camera angles. So I remember this. That percentage is your ability to hide, I believe. Oh.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other.
Okay.
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. Oh, and Snake.
Yeah,
It changed to
Crew's
Major
watching
Tom.
Anymore. You can take
Cute.
off the disguise now.
good idea. This
Yeah.
isn't right.
Yeah, okay.
Time for the snake to shed his skin.
Exeter, Portsmouth. 55 years old from the UK. There we go.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Oh shit, I'm almost over that cliff. Let me get away from that. Let's not die minutes into this. Also want to get, yeah, here we go. I do like that you can zoom out, but I like this too. Okay, I'm guessing I see what looked like like an animal rustling back there. Let me call him one more time.
Snake, first you need to find that backpack you lost on the way down. Your backpack got caught on a tree to the north. Try heading in that direction.
So out of the playthroughs for MGS that I've done so far, this is, I guarantee you, this is going to be the longest one. Just because of, you know, first playthrough and all that, but also there's stuff to experience. Like the ability to change camouflages should be interesting. I remember you could change olive drab to something else, but I don't remember when that happens. Yeah, I can go over that, so that's neat. There's a snake. Holy shit. There's a... Why am I here? I don't... You know what? Let's head back. Let's head back. Put the knife away. Game's an absolute masterpiece. I guess now it was the right time for me to finally get to it. I heard a frog. You know, with the Master Collection out, the way to play it being ideal for me, also me being a lot more open-minded about how different this is compared to what I'm used to in the first two games. Huh. Oh, I see it. Okay. I was like, I could have sworn it was on a tree, but lower down. LF Med? Developed by the USSR for soldiers, restores life medicine. Okay. Balanced nutrition food. I can throw this. Okay. I'm just glad, like, I'm hoping it continues to be this way throughout. I'm glad that testing this, like testing MGS2 for streaming, was really quick. like as soon as I opened it, I knew I had to adjust some things, but once I did that, it ran beautifully. And it looks what I think this was like 2004 on the PS2. Looks great.
Snake, you said your backpack got caught on a tree branch, right?
Yeah,
Was there ivy growing on the tree?
there was, but
Perfect.
perfect.
Indeed. You can climb any ivy-covered tree by standing in front of the ivy and pressing the action button. Climb the tree and retrieve your backpack.
Hmm. Okay, let me back up a bit. And also, if you see Snake twitching a bit, that's not him. It's not me. That's just my control stick. This game requires the control stick if you want to run around. Using the control pad like I've been doing with the other games is me sneaking, which is great when enemies are around or if I need to hunt something, I guess. But if I want to get by quickly, then I need to use the control stick. Let's just get up on this thing here. Okay, so it's automatic. You're not really driving, so to speak, while you're climbing. You press action button and that's it. Okay.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However,
Okay.
the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's
man.
durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this
Interesting.
was a solo mission, right?
Okay.
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular
Boston.
Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra Unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Right.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Okay. We have a mic. How accurate are we talking here? Oh. Quite. There was a bird. Yeah, there was a bird up there. I only heard, but I didn't see it. That's cool. Okay. Tranquilizer gun, enemies sleep. Attach, detach suppressor, which implies that I will find more suppressors in the future then, when this deteriorates. Well, I'm dealing with the thing some people deal with in the latest Zelda games that I haven't played, where there's durability on weapons, durability on this suppressor. And I guess more to my experience, because I have played RE2 Remake and RE4 Remake, there's durability in those games as well. So I'll get used to this. Had some big murdering enemies energy. I'm excited to get into action, but maybe not unless I have to. I'm more concerned about, I guess, keeping my stamina. My stamina is the bottom bar up there, so keeping that up, keeping myself hidden, the percentage of me being hidden has to, it takes, and I felt this even when I tried playing it years ago. Oh, that's cool. So I can turn with the control stick, but the control pad has me shimmy side to side a bit. And also, there's leaves on my face. It's a nice detail. When I tried this first years ago, this was one thing I did like a lot, which was the percentage of camouflage, and that made me want to. I mean, I didn't get far enough, but it made me think about all the different types of uniforms and face paint masks. Because I mean, I just took off a mask. I would imagine if I put that mask back on now, depending on the environment, the percentage might go up or down. It seems like woodland is the best for where I'm at right now. Woodland for use in forested areas. Black face paint for indoor ops. Splinter. If you really have to act, like look like someone else, I guess put the mask on. No face paint. We're gonna do woodland. This is just gonna be my mentality throughout. Is like, regardless of whether it looks cool or not. If I have to get as close to 100% as possible, I'm gonna do it. So naked. Oh, like shirtless, actually. Okay. That would be funny if an environment makes naked the best option. Olive drab, uncamouflaged normal. Effective in trees, grass, or against soil, tiger stripe. Effective in underbrush. That's why this is best. Because I'm like hugging the ground at the moment. Pressed against trees. Squares. Effective against brown backgrounds. Dark areas are against black ground. I guess if it's like in a building, I guess, and it's poorly lit, this would be good. I love how detailed the different uniforms look. They look really cool. But this is where we're at. 90% is our best for leaf and woodland. Oh, and even says it on the top right. Okay. Binoculars. For the face. Okay. Fake death pill, revival pill, cigar, binoculars. Motion detector. Active sonar. AP anti-personal sensor. Oh. Gotcha. Maximum of 8 items. I have 5 fake death pills. Alright. Alright, we'll put the life medicine on. Max carrying of 7.9 kilograms. Total weight 10.7 kilograms. Alright. Calorie mate. Put that on. Oh shit. Actually, look at this. Calorie mate. Never seen a food like this before. Not eaten yet. Taste unknown. Okay, I was wondering if I could zoom in. Interesting that it looks like there's a ton of ingredients in this. I could almost read a lot of it, actually. Some almond butter, non-fat milk. Probably the same in Japanese. That's a lot of good fucking detail, man. Okay. With that, leave that alone. Can't have a good look at the items, but you can look at the weapons more. Wait, this is... Oh, these are cages. So we want to... Okay, got it. This is the length and width of the area right now that I'm in. Guess it'll expand as I go further out. Achieve a camouflage index of 90%. I can totally see you. Huge achievement. Let me talk to some people. Mid-century processed foods. I bet it'd be very filling stuff too.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Start button to go to the Survival viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues, and Face to select Face Paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
That area is home to the reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length.
God.
Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
I might
Do
try
they
that.
taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Ugh.
Okay. So, Major Tom.
Sokolov
I'm gonna
should be
save.
at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that
I need to
direction.
save.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's
I
a
have.
movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla.
I
that grows
love
to an
these
enormous size in a
pictures they
nuclear
put up.
test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of
course.
course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding.
True.
Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Oh, I already like our save paramedic. She's great. Loves movies. Let me. I wanted to test something here because it was something you could do in the previous games, but let's see. If I equip RC Mate, yeah, and I'm holding it too. Okay, would the paramedics say anything about that?
Snake, that area is inhabited by the giant anaconda.
Maybe not.
The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And Snake.
And Snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Glad I didn't disappoint you. So?
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
Good. I'll have to try some.
Ugh.
It's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. Snakes would be like, "Hey, this tree bark, how's it taste?" Oh boy.
Snake, intelligence indicates that that area is outside the enemy's cordon, so you shouldn't have any unexpected encounters with enemy patrols.
Well, that's
I
good.
think it will be a good idea to take this time to get accustomed to using your camouflage, hunting for food, and navigating the survival viewer. If you have any questions about camouflage or CQC, ask the boss. Paramedic is the medical correspondent for this mission. Ask her about hunting for food and medical treatment. Also, she has documents detailing flora and fauna in the operation locale. Contact her if you need detailed information on any of the plants and animals in your area.
Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun. You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know.
Fair.
You created CQC to deal with exactly this type of situation.
With your help, of course. In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Use the weapon button to attack using a weapon, and the CQC button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hold. Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your right hand. From there, you can use the left stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you don't press the left stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind and holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually powerless. From this point, there are several things you can do. By double-clicking the left stick button, you can slit his throat by using your knife. Move the left stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to the ground. Tap the CQC button rapidly to choke the enemy. You can use this to knock him out or even kill him if you do it long enough. By continuing to hold down the CQC button, you can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By pressing the weapon button, you can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With their comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you. Press the left stick button to press your knife against the enemy and demand information. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn this way. But don't get too complacent. While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack.
The gauge below your life gauge is your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina. As you consume stamina, your natural life regeneration is slowed and your hands shake more. Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter. Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives. Make sure you replenish stamina before that occurs.
Sensor that detects life forms with sound waves. Press L to emit waves, consumes battery power while used. Detects an object's motion, does not detect stationary objects, consumes battery life. Yeah.
Eat food to recover stamina. Capture plants and animals to get food. I have information on the local plants and animals, so don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, cool. It just stays on whatever you did last after you get out of a codec. Got it. Arsenic H. Cool.
To take a rest, all you have to do is save and exit the game. The next time you load your save data and continue the game, your stamina and life will have recovered.
Oh,
How
interesting.
much they recover depends on how long of a rest you take.
So the longer I rest, the more I'll recover.
That's right. If you're so exhausted that you don't even have the strength to find food, save the game and take a rest and you'll be back on your feet.
I hope that never happens.
So do I. But you never know. Just don't forget, okay?
I won't.
I don't think I'll be making use of that, but that's a very cool mechanic. No. I'm gonna eat this snake. Fuck it. Reticulated python. Not eaten yet, said to be fairly tasty. Eat a snake of any type. Oh, snake eater. Typical.
Snake, that area is inhabited by magpies.
Magpies.
Magpies are members of the crow family. They're
Ah,
distinguishable
okay.
by their beautiful dark blue and white bodies and their long tails. Their favorite food is insects, but they'll
Especially a
also
snake
eat
eater.
small
Let's
fish,
fucking go.
acorns, and fruit. They're omnivores, which means...
They'll eat anything.
Right, just like you, huh? If you use the tranquilizer gun, you should be able to capture magpies alive.
Okay. So how do they taste?
You always ask me that.
Naturally. So?
I've never heard of anybody actually eating a magpie, but I suppose there's no reason you couldn't.
You don't say.
Oh.
You can only use CQC to grab enemies when your right hand is free to grab and pull them toward you. In other words, when you're barehanded or equipped with a one-handed weapon like a survival knife or a handgun. You won't be able to grab hold of enemies when equipped with two-handed weapons, such as the assault rifle or weapons such as hand grenades that don't leave your right hand free to control the enemy.
So in other words, I can't throw enemies with CQC when I'm holding an assault rifle or a hand grenade.
Exactly. Don't forget it.
That's not like my mind kind of went Skyrim mode there. This isn't something I can actually take. Never mind. I can take it. Thank you, Skyrim, for teaching me to pay attention to wood and mushrooms growing on it. Oh, man. Alright, let me... Russian oyster mushroom, a flat-headed mushroom. Taste unknown. So I gotta be cautious. If there's nothing to be said about how it tastes, then... I guess we'll see. And you guys have something to say about this?
I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie
Oh, thank
mate.
God.
The thing you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie?
Try it, it's pretty good.
Okay. But what is this thing? Never seen anything like it.
Calorie Mate is an energy supplement that contains all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah, and it'll help balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's perfect when you're running late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting?
What?
It's easy to keep track of your calorie intake and receive the
Good
nutrition
one,
your body
paramedic.
needs, so it's good for losing weight, too. All of the geisha girls in Japan use it for watching their calories.
Is that why they're all so slim?
Right. And any diet where you eat nothing at all is bad for the body.
I see. You seem to know a lot about Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan. I see you found some Russian oyster mushrooms.
Okay,
The
here
Russian
we
oyster
go.
mushroom is an edible variety that belongs to the shimeji family. It's known to be particularly rich in vitamin B1 and niacin. Apparently, it's usually found growing on tree stumps and hollow logs, so look there if you want to eat some.
Alright, good to know. I'm gonna eat it. Oh, but this would be throwing it though, wouldn't it? Said to be edible.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. God, he's so dramatic. It's quite different from yours. Wait, what is? Oh, my dinner. Oh, shit. Damn. Almost stepped on a snake. I will not be enjoying snake tonight. I had, we had pizza today for dinner, so it was, two pies, pepperoni mushroom on one, and, sausage and green pepper on the other. Okay, bullet full. Interesting. How about if I actually try that, though? Snake H. Sleeping. Capture any animal alive. What does that mean, though?
Snake, that area should be inhabited
Yeah,
by tree frogs.
it
The
was
tree
really
frog is a
tasty.
green frog that's found throughout Asia. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in shrubs and bushes. Use the tranquilizer gun to catch one alive. I bet you could scare an enemy good if you tossed one at him. But the tree frogs that live in that jungle are a lot bigger than ordinary tree frogs.
They've got an appetite, huh?
You've got a one-track mind, don't you? But seriously, that is one theory. However, there are people who think it's a mutation caused by nuclear testing and waste from the research facility.
Do you think they're safe to eat?
Is that all you ever think about?
What else is there?
Lots.
Like what?
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by a unique environment, or a permanent mark of evolution, or a product of the toxic waste coming out of the research facility. If it is the waste that's causing it, then it means humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the changing relationship between...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Be that
Damn.
way.
So, how about it?
You mean, is it edible?
Yeah,
Well, I guess it's probably okay.
probably.
I don't know. The guide doesn't say anything.
Pretty useless guide if you ask me.
Right.
Well, try one for dinner and you can help improve it.
How am I supposed to know whether to put something in my mouth if the guide won't tell me? Okay, but still, I have a python was fairly tasty. Yeah. No, don't dispose it. Backpack? Okay. There's a snake in there somewhere. That's a really small box, though.
To eat food, press the Start button to enter the survival viewer, then select Food. Select the food you want to eat and press the Enter button. Select Eat, and you will eat the selected food. When you eat, you will recover your stamina, but the extent of recovery depends on what you eat. When your stamina is down only slightly, you should save your tastier morsels for later. But don't leave food for too long or it'll rot. This is where a little planning ahead goes a long way.
So food can rot.
I see you're wearing the leaf pattern camouflage.
I am.
The leaf pattern was developed to provide cover in forest environments. The U.S. military isn't the only
Yeah,
one
true.
using it.
Snake's coil.
Countries that anticipate operating in forest environments are developing various types of patterns, each suited to the vegetation of the particular region. The Soviets and the Eastern European countries all use their own unique patterns. Leaf pattern camo will give you an especially low profile in areas of thick vegetation. You're wearing the woodland face paint, I see. The woodland face paint is designed for use in forests. It'll give you a high level of camouflage in a wooded environment. Try using woodland paint when you're traveling through the forest.
Vermuchige drop swampland. You know what's great? It's on me because I haven't really thought of it, but I know people are hyped about the remake for this. It's that trailer for it looks insane. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how different that is from this when it comes out. Okay, I don't see anybody, but this is a lot of high grass. Okay, also, Tom.
Snake, do you see any tufts of grass?
Yeah,
Yep.
What kind of grass?
just ordinary grass. Nothing special.
You should check it anyhow.
It's pretty thick grass, about waist high.
If you crawl into the grass, you can advance under cover. When you do, the camera automatically switches to intrusion view. If you want to stand up again,
I think it's
press
done
and
that a
hold
few
the crawl
times.
button once more. If you press the crawl button briefly, you'll crouch in that spot. This allows you to observe things without blowing your cover. Got it?
Yeah, but
But what?
was that the only reason?
What do you mean?
You had me check it just so you could tell me that?
That's right.
Yeah.
Pretty useful, huh?
Right.
Shall we carry on?
By all means.
Even when hidden in grass, if you make a noise, your enemies will locate you. When enemies are nearby, move with slight movements of the left stick. That way, you can proceed with minimal disturbance.
I like how Naked Snake is annoyed he's in a video game and needs things explained to him. This game has two failings in my opinion, and the first one is the camo, and the second is a secret for now. The camo is really cool and adds a lot to the game tonally, but it's annoying spending that much time in the menu. Curious to see how I'll feel about it. Oh, nope, I did not want to do that. Like, in the long term, I mean, like, how I'll feel about going to the menu for whatever. Okay. Actually, I should pay attention. It's 90 now. I don't think it's gonna change. Yeah. It's fine as is. I think what I saw for the remake is them adding some sort of quick change for camo, which would be amazing. Oh. Yeah, that would be pretty convenient. Oh, there were birds there. Okay. Obviously, like, as cool as I'm sure it would be for me to taste test the fucking jungle and its environs, I don't think I'll be trying to capture, put to sleep, slash kill everything. Having said that, there is a frog. There is a frog. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to, like, you know, I missed an opportunity to get those birds and possibly eat them, but I'm not trying to 100% Snake's stomach into and turn it into like a Hot Ones episode. So we're not doing that in this playthrough, especially if it's a first time playthrough. Tree frog, taste unknown. Throughout Asia, arboreal. I can't not try to eat this. As crazy as it sounds, saying possibly edible is ridiculous. I have to eat this. Bleh. Sick. I want to say David. Yeah, same on Hot Ones. Doing the trying to maintain the Solid Snake voice throughout. I'm sure by the time he hits the bomb, it might waver.
That area is inhabited by Indian gavials. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes but escaped and became wild again. Indian gavials are large creatures. Adult males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive, even if you use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So, how do they...
Taste? Yes, I did look into that. You know what they always say. Tastes like chicken.
Sounds delicious.
But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby. Do you want to save? Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude!
Come on, Snake.
Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Oh, wonderful.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake.
The Ritz on this
Be careful
dude.
of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fishman?
You started it.
Okay, you can check other parts of it. Alright. Gotta keep an eye out for crocodiles. And there's one right there. Something over there, guarded by two. There's one here, circling around, vibing. I see one in the bushes there. There's also another one back there, even, right? Mouth open and shit.
Snake, be careful of that swamp.
What's dangerous about it?
It's a bottomless swamp.
A bottomless swamp?
Yes. The mud in that swamp is highly viscous. It will stick to your body like tar. It will be impossible for you to swim. If you get swallowed by the bottomless swamp, you won't be able to escape on your own. Once you sink down to about head level, you'll be trapped for good. Make sure you get out before that happens.
Normally, you would ask a fellow soldier how well your camouflage is working. But this is a solo sneaking mission, so nobody out there is on your side. You have to determine how well your camouflage is working by yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, that's what the camo index is for. The camo index tells you how well you've imitated the surroundings. The higher the index, the more well disguised you are. With a high enough camo index, you can even fool enemies inches away. If you are in an area where encounters are a high concern, keep your camo index high. Got it?
Hey, bitch. You woke up? So much for putting you to sleep. Damn. Alright, let me... Oh, I have to, I think, equip the... Not equip it, but... Eat it.
That's tasty.
Oh, but it doesn't recover health. Okay. Just stamina. SP Mark 22. What is that? Was that just ammo? You want to explain around that one? You can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna guess that I picked up another suppressor because I noticed that I have an X05 there. Is that the amount of suppressors I have? Yes. Okay. Okay. I was thinking, like, what does SP mean? It might mean suppressor. And I think yes. Alright. Good to know. Now I just gotta not die. Oh, okay. I am also noticing my health is regenerating. And I'm pretty sure they explained it. Your health will regenerate less if your stamina's low, or it will take longer for you to regen health. I see you there, hiding. Can't fool me. You are living it up, dude. The circle is your favorite way of life. If you guys weren't so dangerous, we'd be fast friends. Oh my god, was that a beehive? He just wants a belly rub. I'm gonna do something really stupid.
Snake, you will encounter Baltic hornets' nests in that area.
Okay,
Baltic
even worse.
hornets are a
It's
variety of
hornets.
hornets that inhabit that area. The difference between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nests are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all. In particular, the honey you find inside the nest is delicious and full of nutrients. It's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. In short, it's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment. When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin. When you knock down a hornet's nest, a burn ointment will appear along with it, so don't forget to pick it up. Of course, the
Okay.
hornets aren't going to give up their nest without a fight. If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out, so be careful.
I can't not
You
try
want to
this.
save?
I gotta save it first, but I'm so doing this.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago.
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
Yeah, she's talking absolute nonsense, really. That kind of technology's still a few hundred years away. I won't be alive to be able to control my movies. That's for sure. That'll be the day. Okay, not as dangerous as I thought it would be. But I was doing the the usual thing I would do in not wanting to hug walls that I end up hugging. especially in dangerous situations. Said to be very tasty. This is the kind of thing I would put off until I really have to. Keep it in the backpack for now. Mm. Did I not get the burn ointment? Oh, that was different, but cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, but let me double check the hornet's nest. Like, I picked up 2 things, but I only see the nest. Maybe something happened to it.
When you get hurt, your body will heal itself naturally over time.
Yeah.
However, the speed at which your life recovers depends on how much stamina you have at the time. The more stamina you have, the faster you'll recover. So if you want your wounds to heal quickly, you should eat something and replenish your stamina first.
You're so curious you're playing this exactly the right way. I am a very curious cat. So thank you. And also my curiosity might kill me. Like I'm glad I didn't die in this area from all the tail whacking from these dudes. But yeah, I don't know, maybe you can answer this. I was supposed to receive burn ointment or some such. Like, there were 2 items I received after bringing the nest down. I don't know where it is. Hornet's nest. Maybe I'm blind. It's like, is the nest? And you eat this. Is it that you eat it and then it turns into burn ointment, or is it applied automatically? Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, the answer is don't worry about it right now. Got it. Moving on. Something moving over there. Also got to keep in mind, maybe there might be more trees to climb in the future. Oh, it's just a snake. Okay. Remujij North.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Alright. Actual stealth mission. There's one guard coming in.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
Got it.
That area is home to the Sunda whistling thrush. The Sunda whistling thrush is a bird native to Java and Sumatra. It's distinguished by its large blue body and long beak. It really stands out in the forest. If you're aiming to catch one alive, use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So...
How does it taste?
yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
The guide doesn't say. I guess there's no reason you couldn't eat them.
Oh, I see.
But it's nice and plump, so I'm sure it'd make a hearty meal.
That's a good point.
Always the hype man for eating snake.
I see you're wearing the tiger stripe camouflage. The tiger stripe pattern has been in use since 1959 among the South Vietnamese Marine Corps. But the pattern originated with the French. It's said that it developed out of the brushstroke pattern, also known as lizard camouflage. It provides some cover in trees and grass, but it's especially effective in earth and mud environments. You should find it useful when you're concealing yourself by crawling on the ground.
Why are you specifically coming this direction, my guy? He smells capitalist pig. Yeah, I really have to change things up. Yeah, this thing. Wait a minute. Okay. I gotta... Yeah, I was gonna say, I gotta get back to hiding again. I should not be high up. Oh, and Golova. Large fruit, not eaten yet, taste unknown. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna throw this python.
What was that?
more.
Yeah, the fruit and the snakes, that's the way to go. He loves that. Good combo. Makes me wonder, like, what's all the way here? SVD Dragunov sniper rifle. Use scope with LB. Press X to hold, release to fire, adjust scope with Y. You're straight up just giving me a sniper rifle? God damn. Holy shit. High precision. Soviet made. 10 rounds. That's really cool. Now, obviously, this is not something I would... Get away from me. This is not something I would use if I'm trying to be stealthy. I don't believe it. Yeah, it does not have... Well, I don't know what that ×3 symbol is. 10-3? Oh, that's the... That must be the scope. Hold on. How do I... There we go. Okay, I'm gonna change something in the options then. This was something I saw before and I didn't want to change it. But first person movement speed. I'm gonna crank that up 3. I don't know if it'll change anything, but let's see. No. Yeah, it moves. Oh, okay, got it. I'm using the D-pad and the right stick, it's slow, but the left stick is a lot faster. Okay. Not exactly sure where we are because I was making a drink, but I do not recall typically picking up this in Virtuous Mission in my playthroughs. This stick has it coming. Yeah, but I'm gonna use my knife for it. I was just checking the sensitivity on aiming with the sniper rifle, and it seems like all I really have to do for like quicker movement is the left stick. Because I've been using the right stick to aim, it's a lot slower. Also, what kind of drink are you making? Or what kind of drink did you make? Wait, seriously? Was that it? Or... Was there more back there? Hold on. Vodka soda. It's been years since I've had vodka, but I do enjoy it. Vodka soda, I don't know if I've ever had, but it sounds tasty. Just looking up for some fruit if it's hanging around. Okay, but the map's just not gonna be. It looks like it's incomplete, but also, if there's a way to get up there, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, okay. Just the club soda mixer, trying to watch my calories. If we had alcohol in the house, that sounds like a refreshing drink that I'd be having after stream.
This is a solo sneaking mission. There's no one out there to support you. You'll need to be more than just a soldier. You'll have to be a medic, a pilot, and even a cook.
You don't need to remind me.
I'm glad to hear that.
Glad to hear what?
That you haven't changed a bit.
Hmm?
The truth is, you're nervous, aren't you?
I'm not nervous.
There's no need to be embarrassed. No one's ever attempted a mission like this before. In fact, you might say that getting nervous is the natural way to react. Relax. That's why you have the survival viewer. The survival viewer contains everything you'll need to stay alive in the field. Use camouflage to change your camouflage, backpack to select a weapon, food to eat, and cure to heal yourself. The map option lets you view the map, and the options function lets you change the settings to suit your individual style. The survival viewer is going to be your best friend in this mission, so learn to make the most of it.
The gauge below your life gauge is your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina. As you consume stamina, your natural life regeneration is slowed and your hands shake more. Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter. Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives. Make sure you replenish stamina before that occurs.
Snake, remember that this operation is a solo sneaking mission. We'll be providing you with support over the radio, but out in the field, you're on your own. There's no backup. And there's no way you'll survive a battle with a large enemy contingent. Avoid engagement whenever possible. Your highest priority in this mission is staying out of sight.
Just saw that. Dolan, no, whatever that was. What? Why are you so happy about that, Snake? What's funny is that I've seen that face before on the internet. It must be a meme. Him smiling while he puts the scope down.
Snake, when you knock down a hornet's nest, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out. If used wisely, this can sow panic among the enemy, but if you're not careful, the hornets may end up attacking you.
If you're attacked by hornets, wiggle the left stick around and wave your survival knife to shoo them away.
Smoke is another useful tool in keeping hornets away. If you're attacked by hornets, I'd advise you to try using a smoke grenade. And if you use the insecticidal bug juice, the hornet should stay away as long as the effect lasts. Hornets are prone to becoming agitated and aggressive when they see the color black. Their attacks will be more vicious if you're wearing black clothes.
Really?
If you're attacked by hornets, you should change into white clothes.
Interesting.
Looks like you found a Golova.
Golova?
Yeah, it's a fruit that's found only in that region. It's related to the jackfruit, which is commonly found in Southeast Asia.
Jackfruit, huh?
Yep, he's a cannibal.
He really is.
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm sure you...
I said, I'm sure you'd like it.
Oh.
Golova means head in Russian. It's probably called that because the fruit grows to about the size of a human head. It's supposedly pretty good to eat with a uniquely sweet flavor. The fruit itself is fairly large, so you could make a meal out of it.
Yeah, I tried one. It was pretty good.
Naturally. Golovas grow directly off the trunk of the tree. If you're running low on stamina, it might be a good idea to keep an eye on the tree trunks.
Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
So when I hit that, as soon as he's further in the grass, there's a guy on the bridge too. Oh, there's two guys on the bridge. Holy shit. If his routine is as far as he can get towards the tree, closer to the grass but toward the tree, then I might have to hit the nest when he's there again. I don't see... It's pretty windy as well. I don't see any other hornet's nest, so... Yeah. I don't know if I want to hit it while that other guy's close to me, though. Because I don't know how audible the deteriorating suppressor is. Like I'm down 3 blocks on the suppressor, but I don't know if that affects the sound of the shot of the gun being shot or not. Use bees to harass the enemy. Cute. Hell yeah, we got it. And they just run off. Said fuck this fuck this area in particular. We're not gonna guard it anymore. Guys suck as guards. Mushroom C. Okay, hold on. What did I've gotten a few things. Let's have a look. I'm gonna. What's the oldest? So tasty. Siberian ink cap. Brown mushroom not eaten yet. Oh, you usually mess that up. I mean, I wouldn't stick around if beehives were falling on my head. Guy's job is literally to guard some trees. Fuck that. Yeah, fair.
This is horrible.
This is horrible. Oh, I love it. His reactions to food. I mean, it's Snake. It put your stamina back up. Stop complaining. Also, that's fucking hilarious.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
I see you found some Siberian ink cap mushrooms. The Siberian ink cap is a mushroom from the ink cap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as the spores mature, the cap starts to turn black, liquefy, and melt away.
And that's why they call it an ink cap?
That's right. It doesn't really turn to liquid, but you get the idea. In its immature state, before it melts away, it's valued as a source of food.
I ate some, but they weren't that good.
Really? Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase. This prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Oh. Wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Well, I'm knocking a shot back now.
What?
Just teasing you.
No.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
I need a drink.
Perfect. You hear that, HBK? Don't have those mushrooms while you're having your vodka. So, you know, your vodka soda. Oh god, what am I looking at here? Shit. Acquired XM16E1 assault rifle. Hold in first person view and shoulder aim with LB. Toggle firing mode with Y. Attach detach suppressor. There's a suppressor? Phantasmin. I'm exploring, and I guess I'm finding secrets.
I think I saw
Shit. What do you mean you guys are back? That's what I fucking get for finding secrets. This one I knew. Nice. Shit, man. Okay. Let's just deal with it. Also, I do want to check that out. Tested US Army. 20 round clip. Several modifications geared toward jungle combat. Open the window and press the A to attach detach suppressor, Y to switch between semi-auto, full auto, and 3-shot burst fire. Okay. Very handy. Let's just deal with it. Well, equipping assault rifle. What would Rosemary say? Jack, you had a haircut, is what she would say. Let me just back that ass up. And stay here. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, never mind. You're not gonna come up here, are you? I'm trying to remember that line she gave you at the end of MGS2. What was the line? Oh, yeah. It's when you try to save after GW's taken over your codec calls and the Patriots are in. Called her and was something like enjoying all the murdering. That was so funny. Okay. Rasvet.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
AI Rosemary is a 61 out of 10 mission support specialist. You're doing fine, Jack. That headshot was something else. Well, I don't think this came with a suppressor, so I have to be careful with that.
Huh? What was that? Who's that? Radio, get us some backup!
This is HQ.
Nope, that does not work. Whoa, okay.
I see him.
Weird. How are they seeing me? Bro, are you serious? The level design is really good. Yeah. If Genome Soldiers were this smart, Liquid would have won. Oh, I see the guy hitting me. Jesus. Wrong button. Oh, I'm aiming the wrong. I didn't anticipate using the SPD. No, I did not. Definitely not. Wow, so
Please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost
the
sight of
sound design's amazing in this game. Holy shit. The sound of their footsteps going over the bridge, I felt that. But yeah, there's alert. They're on the attack. There's evasion. I guess they're looking for you, and then caution where they're just more on guard. It really punishes you for getting caught. Which is fair. It's realistic. But yeah, this is a good spot for me to hide and recover health. I'm gonna just be hanging here.
This tastes great.
Awesome. Yeah, the bridge physics. I don't know what they did to the bridge though, because I wasn't on it when I got caught. They must have, the explosive they used must have broken bits of it, and from down here anyways, it looks even more unstable than when I crossed it. I don't know if it was always like this, but it doesn't look right anymore. Naked Snake has the energy of a cereal mascot. Imagine Snake's that smile Snake makes when he puts down the binoculars. Put that on the front of a box of cereal. Call it Snake Bits or something.
This is HQ. Understood. Return to your position.
Snakos. Snakos are part of a balanced breakfast. Fucking Snakos. Bottom of the box has a an Otacon action figure, or a rare one of 3 snakes. Get your solidest liquid solid snake on the bottom of a cereal box. I would collect them all.
Snake, Sokolov is imprisoned in the northeast area of the factory.
Got it. To the northeast.
Yes, and don't engage the enemy. The object of this mission is to bring Sokolov back safely and nothing more. Contact Sokolov without being spotted by the enemy and bring him out discreetly. If you must dispose of an enemy, do it with the tranquilizer gun.
Bit too late for that.
The gauge below your life gauge is your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina. As you consume stamina, your natural life regeneration is slowed and your hands shake more. Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter. Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives. Make sure you replenish stamina before that occurs.
The hell? Yo, boss, what's happening?
You want to save? Hold on a sec. Hey, Snake, have you ever seen Forbidden Planet?
No, can't say I have.
It's about this expedition that goes to the planet Altair 4 in an ultra-fast spaceship. When they arrive, they meet the survivor of the last expedition, Dr. Morbius. Dr. Morbius was exploring the planet along with his daughter Altera and the versatile Robbie the robot. Ignoring the doctor's warnings, the expedition team is suddenly attacked by an invisible creature called the Monster from the Id. The special effects they used for the science stuff were really neat. I wish I had a robot like Robbie that could make anything I wanted it to.
I'm more interested in that invisible monster. If I were invisible, I wouldn't have to bother hiding or wearing camouflage.
Maybe someday you'll be able to turn invisible.
Yeah, that'll be the day. Seeing things. I'm seeing things.
Yeah, you're seeing things. Is this really the best I've got? This sucks. I'm gonna get caught.
Huh? Who's that? What's going on?
Yeah, that was gonna happen. I might die here. Fucking hell. You, come here.
I see you caught yourself a rat.
I did.
The rats in that area are the descendants of wild Norway rats.
I've spent
that were
an inordinate amount of
domesticated
my
by
gaming
humans
life
as
in this
pets and
crawl
lab
space.
animals. They're not poisonous, and I don't think they'll attack you, but they're quick little creatures, so you might have a hard time catching one.
So how do they taste?
Snake?
What?
They're rats.
I know what they are. Do they taste okay?
The guide says they're not that bad.
Good enough for me.
She's had enough.
Ugh.
She's had enough. This crawl space. I remember this crawl space, but I don't remember how if I like came here without getting caught or not.
This is HQ.
Yeah, nothing will really do me any better.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
I feel like all mammals gotta taste like okay. Maybe. I'm gonna just taste it now. Taste unknown said to be edible. Bred by humans as pets and lab animals. Okay. Wait, what was that? Said to taste not half bad. Oh. Alright, I'll take that as it was okay. Gotta be better than a tree frog. Yeah, true. Oh, the guards are over that way. While I'm over here. That's wonderful. I feel like tasting all the MGS3 food is a good idea for a YouTube series. I guess that, I mean, it would be entertaining to watch. Spreading out all the dead animals you caught for the sake of an MGS video is that's gonna be, people are gonna be screenshotting the hell out of those videos. We're like, here's a snake, here's a python. Are they catching me? Oh. Am I making noise and that's why? Also, I noticed that light there. Maybe they can see me. I mean, PETA wouldn't approve for yeah. For sure. So glad this snake is not poisonous.
HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
He said northeast. So I'm technically going the wrong way. I want to know what this is, though. Can I open from over here? Is that even a safe thing to do?
Snake, as I said before, this mission is only to bring Sokolov back safely. You must not put Sokolov in danger. You're not allowed to contact him during the alert phase. Period.
Okay. That's so cool. I can just peek out like that. feel like someone's like right on top of me.
Seeing things.
From where? Hold on. You know what? Actually, maybe I should just... Yeah, going... If that guy's gonna... Fuck's sake.
Huh? Who's that? Who's that? What happened?
Don't worry about it. So close. It tasted bad.
I'm gonna puke. This tastes great.
Why are you yelling? Why are you hollering while you're evading, Snake?
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Oh, they be. That guy's looking in my direction.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
This is a dead end.
I think I saw something.
Really? That's unfortunate for you. You didn't see anything.
Nobody here.
Back into your hold you go. I gotta make this count when that guy in front of me heads back next to the boxes. And then this guy on the left coming in is on his way back to the left. God, I really was that close before. Okay.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now
Thank
he's
you for the
planning to
GG.
seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Dude's like, oh right, we're meant to sneak out of here.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
It was an RB prompt. I
You're
didn't
from the Ocelot unit.
press it fast enough.
Huh. What's a Gru soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
God, young Ocelot.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Gru operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss,
Such a meow on this man, right?
then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Mm-hmm.
Filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you
Pretty
alright?
good.
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Submit Ocelot. Mousetrap? Really? Cats love mice. Yeah, true. I'm not used to Ocelot giving a shit about meowing. You know? It's just odd to me. But yeah, I'm sure it makes sense. We would have to go further north, right? To the opposite of where I'm facing. I will say this, I'm gonna have to stop it here. But knowing that a certain thing happens, because I have played this up to this point and a bit further. But yeah, I mean, if we had that meow from Top of Ray at the end of MGS2, like, would it have been weird? I mean, not really, considering how crazy that game is. But I would have considered it pretty odd back then and eventually gotten used to it. Meaning I would have associated Ocelot a long time ago with meowing. That game couldn't get weirder.
Snake, stay alert. The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev faction and the anti-Khrushchev faction.
So Khrushchev is using the KGB, and Volgin and the anti-Khrushchev forces are using the GRU?
That's the idea. The two factions are fighting over Sokolov. We're in an extremely dangerous situation here.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Get Sokolov out of there safely. He must not be turned over to the KGB or to the GRU. Sokolov took off in the direction of the rope bridge. Get after him. Hurry!
That area is home to the reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. It's not venomous, but it still poses a threat, so watch out. You want to save? Hold on a sec. Snake, have you seen Earth versus the Spider?
Nope.
I had never even heard of that.
That suddenly mutates into a giant monster. They bring it into the city in a state of hibernation, but it wakes up and starts wrecking the place.
So why did the spider turn huge?
I told you, it suddenly mutated.
Yeah, right.
Snake, it's people like you that take all the fun out of watching movies. Always nitpicking and taking things too seriously. Honestly, why even bother? Look, the important thing isn't that it got big.
Then what is important?
The fact that there's a huge spider destroying the city. Suspend your disbelief. That's the whole point of movies.
See, she gets it. Okay. I'm gonna get off now. Snake is hiding in the grass. And I guess while I'm off, his stamina will replenish. So, yeah. A really fun start. Really more action-packed than I expected. With, you know, how many times I got caught and what I had to do with my sniper rifle back there. But it was all fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna try to add every movie of this game to my Plex server. That would be yeah, I'll be interested to know how many movie references they put in this game. Like as far as, you know, paramedic referencing them. But yeah. Have a good weekend, y'all. Thanks for watching. I will be back Monday, and we will obviously continue. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you next time. Peace.